my job here is just two things, right? I'm really just trying to control Ben's posture, get close, in other words. And then just rub where his arms are, right? Arms are kind of in the middle here. I don't really like this. I want them to either be like ridiculously crisscrossed over here, right? Or out of position in some other capacity in the inside, or out of position to the outside like this, right? That's the whole game for me in no-gi. And if I can pull Ben down and flare the elbows out, I can get him to put his hands on the mat. I've got overhooks and everything. But for today, I kind of want to talk about a different position, where maybe if I got underneath here like this, and I was able to start sitting up and I got a hold of his head here, it's going to be tough to get. But if I can start to get Ben down here, and we've all kind of been in this position where you're starting to break your partner's posture down, really hugging onto the head. I'm not taking like a super deep hug though. I actually want to stay kind of shallow because I want to find Ben's ear. Okay? And I know that Ben's going to start to pull up. I got to count on him doing that, right? As he pulls up, my job is going to be to take his head to the side. It's pretty subtle, but as he goes up, I can rotate it pretty easily. At the same time, this hand finds the tricep. I just do a little bump and a little crisscross. When my hips drop, the elbow goes across. Again, at the same time, I need to hop up and lock this in place right away. Okay? So you get all three of these things at the same time, and that's definitely the toughest part. It's not a difficult move to do. You have to do them simultaneously. The good news is everybody here knows how to do these moves. It's not complicated, right? The bad news is it is going to get affected if your timing is off. Okay? So if I get inside, I prefer to be inside initially, and I control Ben's posture. Again, pretty light here, pretty loose, right? I'm not like really holding on to his posture like I want overhooks or something. Yeah, I'll see that. But here, as he starts to pull up, then I can turn his head to the side, up, across, jump. And of course, once I jump here, I need to squeeze and clamp. And squeeze and clamp. And squeeze and clamp as I'm working to get my hand in my pocket over here. And I'm working underhook. And I'm working to bring Ben to the mat. And then I'm working to push him over. All these things before my guard opens up, I let him carry me to the top. I need to switch to the other side and push his legs away so that I can then open, slide across here and stay tight the whole time, right? So very, very tight armbar, low wrist when you get here. I think in your head you should say, I've got a submission here, I just need to not screw everything up, right? Just one step at a time. And if you guys have your own setups, you know, do this for today, but you're gonna end up in a high bite position through your own means plenty of different times, right? This is just another extension of that, right? So we're sitting up, just barely controlling the head. He starts to pull up, I go this way. Cross, right? Turn the head and then bring it this way. Do your accordion legs, right? Out, in. Make sure it's tighter every time you do one of these little clamps. Like pressure is real here. Then it's easy to do this part. So I drive this to the mat. Then when they get light, change the direction. Here. Staying pretty tight. I really got the elbow isolated, but I don't want to lose it. So my whole thing is, I don't want to lose that arm. There it is. Now I made it harder for him to escape. Now I can open. Now I can slide in front here. Okay? All right. Plenty of variations you'll already know on this, but let's work on this one particular sequence for the rest of this class, right? Just to get it dialed in.